Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jim Bourne from Livingston, Montana. I hope you folks are having a fine day today. Today is August the 17th of 2025. The reason why I like to date my files is to keep my head screwed on right, if that makes any sense at all. Okay, now listen, I'm going to talk a few minutes about Benchmade knives. One of the reasons why, the main reason why, is because in my old age, that's all I ever buy anymore is Benchmade knives. I want to make that perfectly clear. But I'd like to give you guys and gals a tip out there. If you want a Benchmade knife and you think they're too expensive, you might want to look at this. If you go to their website, www.benchmade.com, just like that, and take a look around, you'll keep seeing these buttons that indicate customizing. Customizer this and customize that. Just start clicking in there. Well, first of all, you got to pick out a knife of your choice and then just click into it and just start building your knife like that. But here's a tip. Don't buy into real expensive metals. Don't buy into real expensive scales and stuff like that, and you will keep the cost of a knife down considerably. Okay, now another thing I'm going to talk to you about, I'm going to change the camera angle here a bit so it'll be a lot easier for you to see what I'm talking about. But if you take up Benchmade, if you buy one of their custom knives that are made for you, it's a custom knife of your choice made by them, you'll get your own little customized box here. This is a Blue Series box, a Blue Class box, but it has your customization right there. Okay, then you'll get a bill of lading showing you just exactly what you picked out, every little construction step in the knife, and like that, you'll get that, and I'll show you that here in a minute. And then the knife of your choice. I happen to like Benchmade Barrage knives really, really well. I bought 7 of them in my day. And also I have bought 15 Benchmade knives. So I know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to the cost and the expense of Benchmade knives. And the reason why I'm talking to you, ladies and gentlemen, like I am, because you can get a knife relatively cheap. A lot cheaper than going to some of these barnyard vendors, for example. Excuse me, I'm not naming any names. But if you deal directly with Benchmade, they'll take care of you till the day you die. You know what I'm saying to you? Lifetime sharpening, lifetime on the knife materials, etc., etc. So there's just no way that you can lose as far as I'm concerned. By having a knife of your choice, scales, all kinds of stuff, the color of the screws, the kind of clip you want, and the metal in the knife blade, the back strap here, what color you want on that. It just goes on and on and on. A lot of this stuff, there's no charge. There is absolutely no charge for, and I'm going to show you that, okay? And like I say, this is my Barrage right here, the one I had customized built. And what I'll do now is I'll shut my big, my big trap here, so to speak, and I'll stop burning daylight and let you guys, I'll change the angle of this camera so you can see better on what I'm talking about. Okay? Okay. Boom. Very well, ladies and gentlemen, what I want to show you is this box that your custom knife will come in. See that CU585SS154CM? That's a little bit different of a designation that you're going to get on a standard a Blue Series box, if you will, a Blue Class box. But it's basically the same thing. The only thing I'm pointing out to you is that it's denoting that you have, or it's noting, excuse me, that you have a custom knife. It's just right there, okay? But there's nothing real special about this box except for the fact that you're having a custom knife built. And it shows that right there. So that's all I wanted to point out. The other thing I wanted to point out real quick, is these knives do have a lifetime guarantee of sharpening on them, and it states it right there, in case you didn't know that, In other words, your knife gets dull, just send it to Benchmade and they'll sharpen it for you. Okay, let's move on to the next clip, please. Oop, very well, ladies and gentlemen. Let me point out a few things here from this construction sheet, or this bill of lading. Okay, I've got right up there, I've got a custom mini barrage, okay? But if you go down here, these are all the things that this knife is all about that I did not get charged for. The basic charge on this knife was $200, but I got charged another $20 because I had text put on both sides of the blade, and that was it. That steel right there, no, nothing extra, no money extra. Blade finish, satin, nothing extra. Blade edge, nothing extra. White scale, nothing extra. Left scale, nothing extra. Handle material, okay, liner, color, any of this stuff that you see right here. Never cost me a doggone thing. Backspacer, thumb stud color, clip style. Okay, let me show you that again so you make sure you're seeing, because you can make changes here and not get hit for extra charges. Let me tell you, some things you do, some things you don't. That's why I encourage you to go to Benchmade's website and take a look at all this stuff. Okay, all righty then. Hope I got this displayed long enough. You can always do a screenshot and take a clip of this. Okay. Very well, ladies and gentlemen. Here is my customized mini barrage, my Benchmade mini barrage here. Let me open this up. This is spring assisted. And there is my name right there. It's on the show side of the knife. And then I've got text wrote on the, I had Benchmade put text on this side right here, knife freedom. You can just take that for whatever it means there. But this is the only thing I really got charged for, was that text right there on that side and text on this side right here. You know, the basic knife started off at $200, and the price that I settled on was $220, okay? You take like this, this is Grivory hand, on this scale right here, we got Grivory. I picked white, no cost there, no cost for that red backspacer right there. No cost for this scaling on this side right here. I had a black axis lock there, no cost there. No cost for this black clip. Let me see what else we got going on here. Anything that you're seeing here, you know, this metal right here, the satin metal, it's 154 cm, no extra cost there. Oh yeah, black liner right in here, no extra cost there. Let me see here. What am I forgetting? Always something. I always forget something, you know. But anyway, I hope you folks see what I'm getting at here. There's a lot of little things. Oh yeah, black screws right there. I decided to do that, and so, yeah. Let me open and shut this knife a few times for you. It is assisted, like I say. You got to close it with both hands. There's one thing bad about this knife, but it doesn't bother me none. It does everything I want it to do. That's for sure. I just hope that you're getting a good look at this, is what I hope. My jabber doesn't help much matters. It doesn't help matters much here, but you know. Anyway, yeah, I really like this knife. It's a nice looking knife, in my humble opinion. But if you want something different, go get yours. That's what I'm trying to say here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Appreciate you looking at this file, if you will. Whoop. Okay, very well, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you very much for tuning in here and watching this video. Now listen, if I said anything that doesn't make any sense, or you haven't caught on to what I'm trying to mean here, or whatever have you, I just really encourage you to go to www.benchmade.com, just like that. There's not Benchmade knives or anything, just benchmade.com. and just take a look at their splash page. And just cruise around on their page there, and you'll catch on to this customizing stuff. But I was pleasantly surprised. I've only had one knife built for me, but I have bought customized wise. But I bought enough Benchmade knives, including one of their grails, one of their really expensive Gold Series knives. I have one. So, but I was really surprised when I discovered their customizing features, if you will, on their website. I just discovered that within the last month or so. But anyway, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Take care of yourself, and we shall see you on down the trail. Ooh, boop.